November 20th, Tuesday. And slow down, bud. Stay with me. You got to stay right with me over here, okay? This is the 7 Hills of LaTourette. This is Western LaTourette Park. We were just down at the marsh, and then, you know, within a couple of 100 feet of the marsh, you're into this upland habitat because all this glacial material was pushed here. But otherwise, it's a lowland area, so it tends towards becoming wetland. So it's only up here that you have really nice beech trees, and white oak is doing well up here. And then in the Mesic middle is really the high peak of the forests on Staten Island, where they become beech dominated and very, very large red oaks and tulip poplars and such. So nice to see this forest again. I remember so many hikes with Dick Bugler and Ellen Pratt and Sylvia Zaga and Herman and so many people from Protectors and my friends. There were so many burned out cars in here, and there were just so many constant fires and things that it was a sad state. But then in, I guess, 1988, 1989, I was here with another Parks friend taking a winter hike in January, which is when I first noticed the green stems of the Euonymus americanus along the trail. This was some sort of old cart road that had decomposed terribly, and I was very disappointed in, you know, how the Parks Department came through and with this new road system, and you know, was not particularly sensitive to nature. But so, hey, slow down, buddy, I want to look at this. So this is very exciting to see, and that's why we came out today. We have a nice deer fencing in place around the whole colony on both sides, and lots of nice regrowth. So clearly you can see the caps remaining, even with a few seeds still. So this is kind of the way I saw it when I first came upon it in January in late 80s. And I did everything I could to plant in and protect them, and because they were still driving cars and burning cars, and it was terrible. So to see this as kind of a preserve for the Euonymus makes me very, very happy indeed. What do you think, buddy? No deer at all. I had originally 13 subpopulations that I was managing, and several of them, you know, sort of got wiped out right away. But yeah, this is where there was actually a turn in the road, and people would drive their cars around this colony. And this colony was only in a little spit of land in the middle of the road. So I was constantly pulling branches and planting things. Probably planted the spice bushes that are in here to try to protect the Euonymus. And it looks great. Couldn't be happier. What do you think about it? Yeah, it's not accessible to vicious little attack dogs. No, it's not. Feel free to call this the Richard T. Lynch Memorial Euonymus americanus protective fencing. Thanks to everybody who participated. All right, buddy, you want to keep moving? We're going to keep going.